All right, number one, what is one major mistake that churches make when it comes to inviting new visitors to church?
Not using Facebook ads.
Number two, what is the number one thing that hinders church growth?
I would say superhero syndrome, where the pastor starts to do everything himself. Right. If you want, you can do that till you get to about 130, 150. And all of a sudden there's a whole social psychology with Dunbar's number and everything behind it. But the bottom line is you won't ever be able to break past that until you move from being the sole person to a coach and you start raising up other leaders to take care of people. It's the only way you can break through the 200 barrier.
Number three, what is one thing that churches could start doing right now on Facebook that would help them grow?
A simple selfie video where they literally just grab their phone and just say, hey, what's up, guys? My name is Pastor Chris, and I want to invite you out to Guts Church this Sunday. Man, sign up for Plan Your Visit. We'll meet you at the front door, help you get your kids checked in, show you around the church, give you a tour, introduce you to some great people, and save you seats in service. You create a simple video like that, post it on your Facebook page, and then turn it into a Facebook ad that leads to a landing page. Only you could do all of that in just a couple of minutes, and it is exponentially worth it.
Why Facebook and not? Should I be on all social media platforms? Should I focus on Facebook only?
I think all platforms are great. It's hard to stay on top of that, right? Unless you have all your time to learn all about Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, right? Like Twitter, LinkedIn, everything like it. That's a lot. Facebook is the biggest one. There's 2.9 billion people on Facebook, and 1.9 billion people log in every single day. Right? The average person spends 38 minutes a day on Facebook, which is crazy because people think, oh, nobody's on Facebook. 1.9 billion people still log into Facebook every single day. And the largest age demographic, believe it or not, on Facebook are actually people ages 25 to 34, right? So if you're trying to reach young families, believe it or not, they're still on Facebook. So I just think it's the best bang for your buck.
What is the number one thing that I can do to get my church's website to the top of Google?
Man, Ryan is way better at this than I am. But I would say switching to an Omega website will help you overnight. Is their SEO is baked in, and then I think there's some. That's probably one of the biggest things. We have a course where we teach a bunch of churches how to do this. And there's a bunch of other SEO stuff. But we have churches that literally change over to Omega, and they'll go from page 16 to page 2 overnight, right? And then within 30 days, they're on page 1. So there's probably a lot of different things, but that's the easiest thing that I've seen.
All right, last one. The $1 million question: how do I attract millennials, young families to my church?
Yeah, so you have to have an attractive setup for young families. Right. So it's one thing to say that you have something for everybody or say that you value families, right? But you have to actually prove it, right? Which usually means investing in that area, right? So maybe you invest in a really nice playground, maybe you invest in an ice cream machine, maybe you go buy a bounce house or something like that, right? But something attractive that proves we love kids and we're investing in that area. And this is the most important part. Once you do that, then you need to tell people about it, right? That's where a lot of churches miss it, right? They just think, okay, hey, we bought a bounce house, we bought an ice cream machine. Hey, we bought this giant playground. It's amazing for kids. The kids love it, right? But if you don't tell anybody about it, right? It's like the Field of Dreams syndrome, right? If you build it, they will come. That's not true, right? Just you have to build it, and then you have to tell people about it, and then they'll come.
Good. Awesome. Well, man, thanks for this insight. Love learning from you and everything that you offer. How can people find you and keep up with your stuff?
So I've got a YouTube channel. We've got tons of free training on there about church growth, Facebook ads, social media landing pages, all that stuff. So if you literally just go to YouTube, type in my name, Chris Abbott, ABBOTT. I got tons of videos out there, or you can connect with us over at churchmarketinguniversity.com and take a look at what Ryan and I are doing, and maybe take a look at either CMU Pro or CMU Grow. We've got a lot of great resources on there.
Awesome. Thanks for the time, man.
Hey, thanks for having me on, Carl. This is awesome, man.